Hello everyone and welcome to another Timeless video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Death and Taxes in Timeless format. A lot of you guys have been asking for Death and Taxes, so here it is. This is my take on the Death and Taxes in Timeless with the new cards. So to start things off, we have the Stoneforge Mystic, which is a new card to this format. Absolutely just insane in this deck because what the Death and Taxes deck kind of lacked before gets covered with Stoneforge Mystic. Before Stoneforge Mystic, usually what ends up happening when you play Death and Taxes is you run out of cards. But because the Stoneforge Mystic not only gives you an additional card, but if you fetch something like Cryptic Coat, the Cryptic Coat by itself is going to generate just infinite value over time. And while this is happening, you're taxing your opponent. While they can't really play the game as they like, you generate value over time with Cryptic Coat. So that's kind of the plan with this card. And another card that generates value in this deck is Sword of Fire and Ice. Even against the Bowmaster deck, it's actually not that bad because all it does is you kill the Orcish Bowmaster, right? And they're gonna have to chump block. The fact that it has protection from red is actually pretty relevant because it dodges Bolt, and putting it on cards like Orcish Bowmaster or Dahlia is going to be pretty relevant, right? And lastly, we have the Assimilation Aegis. This is a card that I've been kind of playing in every single Stoneforge Mystic deck. The card is just insane. Take away their big creature, and for the rest of the game, until opponent somehow gets rid of the Assimilation Aegis, you can make any creature into the creature that you exiled. And lastly, there's another card that has become a lot better with Stoneforge Mystic, and that's Extraction Specialist. So in the 2-drop slot, now we have Stoneforge Mystic, Orcish Bowmaster, and Juggernaut Peddlers that all get value out of coming onto the battlefield yet again. So just imagine Stoneforge Mystic, opponent has to kill it, or even Orcish Bowmaster, you bring it back with Extraction Specialist, because those two are must-kill targets, right? So Extraction Specialist is just going to get a lot of value now that the Stoneforge Mystic exists in this deck. And finally, there's another card that I want to talk about, and that is Grand Abolisher. Now, this is actually not in the deck. We don't have it in the main deck, we don't have it in the sideboard. The reason why it's not in the deck is because I think this is a scam. So in order for this to be good is because this is a 2-mana card, you actually have to play this in a human shell so that you can play Cavern of Souls. But because our deck is not entirely human, so we can't really abuse Cavern of Souls. And because we can't really abuse Cavern of Souls, I believe this card to be a scam in this deck. Turn 2 comes around, they're just going to leave a counter spell for this card. So that's kind of where I'm at with this card. So having said that, I'm gonna be hopping over to some Timeless Best of 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Alright, let's try this out. 4 lands, 3 playable creatures. Got an Overgrown Tomb for the Deathrite Shaman. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Mountain. Oh god. I don't really want to see a Reanimate coming down on turn 2. Great Train Heist. Also, they're playing Reckless Charge. Oh my god. I'm kind of scared. They might not crack the Bloodstained Mire. Does this draw? No, it's Seek, right? Hold up. Is this a smart idea? To to Orcish Bowmaster. Just to kill this artillery enthusiast? I don't think so. I think the smart idea is just play Juggernaut Peddler. Okay, we got rid of a Dreadhorde Arcanist. That's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, holding up to these Bowmasters could have been pretty nice as well, but I was kind of afraid because I'm not sure what kind of deck they're playing. Oh, baby. That is sick. If a Dreadhorde Arcanist comes down, I can't really answer it. I guess I can go Sword of Fire and Ice, and then Bowmaster. We'll attack. There's a Dragonry Channeler. Another Dragonry Channeler. Uh-oh. I can't select my swamp? Okay. So if I just take away the land and sorcery, their Dragonry Channeler turns off, which is nice. Yeah, I think we just kind of pass here, maybe. I guess this is a free attack. I want to save my mana for Bowmaster. Okay, they made it easier for me. Now we get the Stoneforge, the Sword and Fire and Ice down. Oh my god. This is so sick. Let's protect the Bowmaster. Deals damage to any target. You may cast a spell with mana value X or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. Okay, sure. Oh. Oh. My opponent has been cooking. Wow. That just happened. I should still protect the Bowmaster. I like their deck a lot. Gain treasure tokens. Okay. Stoneforge Mystic. Nice. What a card Stoneforge Mystic is. Okay, so they're trying to do like this Electro Dominus nonsense. So this requires you to cast your second spell. So you use the spell, you cast it, you may cast a spell with the mana value X or less without paying any mana cost. So that actually gets turned off by our Archons. And it actually might be pretty sick having some Lavinias as well. So what does this do? This turns off Electro Dominance, Crashing Footfall, Mishra's Bauble, and it also turns off Dreadhorde Arcanist. So yeah, Lavinia, absolutely insane. Same with Boromir. Honestly, our deck has too many good cards. It absolutely has too many good cards. Maybe we don't need Shadow Spear. Like, I want to bring Jarina as well, but like, we got too many good cards, right? Maybe instead of Extraction Specialist, we bring Jarina? Oh man, I think my opponent just left. No, why does this happen so much? I feel like recently it's been happening so much. After a game, people just leave. That's so sad. Because that game one was pretty cool. Okay. A bit of an unfortunate hand, isn't it? Because you actually want these cars in the deck instead. They don't have a companion. I think I can do better. Okay. Okay, Fatal Push confirmed. Could be a Reanimator. If it's a Reanimator, it's actually so good for us. It looks like it might be just a mono black deck. I mean, I already have 2 swords, so maybe I'll just grab a Sword of Fire and Ice. Just to get some card advantage. Yeah, I did not expect a Sorin. I expected everything else but Sorin. I have to sacrifice this Stoneforge Mystic. But then they get to keep their Sorin, which is not good. Maybe I can do it next turn. They don't have any cards in their hand. They just found it? Nope, it's a Mutavault.
Blood calls to your soul.
So I take 9 damage. And then I take additional 2 damage. I think I have to let this through.
Wasn't my fight anyway.
It could be a March. So we take 2 damage here. Okay, pretty close game. We have a lot of these clunky 3-mana cards stuck in our hand. Unfortunate. I think they have another Bowmaster. Actually, that can't be right, because last time I used a Juggernaut and they didn't have anything. Okay. Let's see if they can kill us. So that's their entire turn this turn. Can't even use Sword of Fire and Ice, so they should actually take a Cryptic Coat or Archon. Yeah, unless I can kill the Orcish Bowmaster somehow, I can't actually attack with this. So they should take the cryptic coat. Okay. Let's go with Giver of Runes. Not attacking. Another Sorin.
If you threaten Innistrad,
Please no vampires.
I will take it.
Don't do it.
This is but a taste of my power.
Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. So what should I do? Should I give up the Giver of Runes? Or should I give up Stoneforge Mystic? I think I should give up the Giver of Runes here. Because I want to be able to kill the Sorin here. That Sorin is very scary. Okay, we got rid of a land. And we also get rid of an Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, so this can't be blocked. Equipped creature can't be blocked. Obviously, we have to finish this game as soon as possible. Like, this is actually insane. So, we need to find another Stoneforge Mystic, basically. That is the goal here. Because if we can find our Stoneforge Mystic, we can find a Shadow Spear and potentially win the game. Do I play out the Orcish Bowmaster? Sure. Okay. Can't ever use this. Attack, attack, attack. I'm gonna hold 3 creatures back. Because I'm scared. No, even an Extraction Specialist could be really, really good here. Or just, you know, I'll just draw a Shadow Spear. Naturally. That also works as well. Oh, we could even source our own creature. Right. Oh my god, thank god. What do we got here? We could get a Juggernaut. We could get a Juggernaut. See what they do. Seems like they got a removal spell. Go for the throat. Seems like they're top decking right now, so getting a Juggernaut doesn't make any sense. Oh, we're about to gain life. We're about to gain life. Oh man, that feels good. That feels really good. Yeah, 'cause turns out gaining life feels good. Gaining life feels really good. Okay, so here's another very scary part. They got a Mutavault, so their future Sorin's gonna deal 3 damage. They can fling 3 damage with the Mutavault because this is all creature type. They're doing it now?
Depart Innistrad immediately, or you will taste my blade. Our fates thirst for life.
Interesting. Okay. We literally dodged the bullet by 1 turn. Okay, we got another land off. Nice. That's really good. So, kill here. Kill, they could have a fatal push, right? So, let's put the 3 damage here, even though it's actually... Put this one here. And we'll do damage here. Actually, let's leave one back to, block the Mutavolt.
Darkness will always return.
Okay. Let's just double block. The only creature I care about protecting at the moment is Extraction Specialist. This is colorless. I mean, I guess they can't play anything right now because of the Archon. I guess I could have protected the other one. Do I win if I get the Overgrown Tomb here? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So we win next turn anyways, so let's just bounce this. Wow. Barely. Barely. Okay, Containment Priest. I wonder how good Containment Priest is. I mean, it's probably okay. Lot of Sorens. I think we call Soren with the Pithing Needle and just call it a day. So we got 5 options to shut down Soren. And we got Stoneforge Mystic and Swords to Plowshare to kill the Bane Ripper with the... not this one, Assimilation Aegis. So Anointed Peacekeeper is going to be good against Necropones. Archon's just generically good. Specialist seems pretty nice as well. Maybe a Thalia can go. Sword of Fire and Ice seems pretty terrible. Oh, Bowmasters are so bad, actually. So maybe Thalia is decent. Thalia is decent. Pretty awful hand. They kept 7 cards, so I'm guessing they have the combo going like immediately. I mean, hopefully I don't get comboed immediately. That would be kind of sad. I don't want them all down to 5. Because it's an okay hand, you know? If I can survive just 1 turn, just pass. You got nothing. Just pass the turn. It's my turn. All you have is Orcish Bowmaster. Give me a turn here. Yes? Yes! Oh god. Thank god. Okay, we have a game. We have a game because of that. Gonna Soren. Yes.
Uncultured.
Let's Containment Priest. So Soren is dead. And they're not gonna get their Bane Ripper, so which is nice. But we know that they have a Bane Ripper in their hand currently, which is, you know, not the greatest feeling.
My heart is too hollow to care.
Okay, is it Cryptic Code or Stoneforge Mystic? I think it's Stoneforge Mystic. Shaldred. Huh. Interesting. So, do you have another go for the throat? No. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very interesting name. Red Go Face. I wonder what they're playing. I wonder what they're playing. It's probably Zoo, right? With the Giganta? I'm guessing. Probably Zoo. Jund? Maybe a Jund. Okay, it's a Jund deck. So do you want to get Stoneforge Mystic, or do you want to get Anointed Peacekeeper next turn? Pick your poison. Wow, they went with that instead. I'm a bit surprised. So Cryptic Coat is okay, but I think Assimilation Aegis here is a little bit better. They could have a Ragavan. I think the reason why Assimilation Aegis is a little bit better here is because if they go Tarmogoyf, I can steal it. And for the rest of the game, I'll have a Tarmogoyf, right? They went with Deathrise Shaman into another Shaman. That's kind of annoying, actually. Might have to use the Assimilation Aegis here. I mean, do I? I don't think I need to, actually. So there's a mountain. If they go Minx Gamboo, can I kill it? I think I can. I have 4 damage. They don't have a blocker. Okay. I guess they really don't like their Minx Gamboo.
Because it's too tiny.
Grab a swamp. Unless they have another one. They could have another one, right? Maybe they have another one.
Well, it was us what got their bums kicked.
Maybe. It's a possibility. If they cast Minx Boo here, though, it dies again. Okay. That's a good sign. What's not a good sign is us flooding right now. That is always not a good sign. I would love to see them cast their Giganta, and I would just steal it. Isn't Assimilation Aegis like so good? Like look at its power. It's so good. They're not gonna cast it? You don't want to give the creature to me? Well, that kind of sucks. Oh my god. This is terrible. Actually terrible. Okay. Do I hold on to this? Perhaps. I guess I could bluff a little bit. Kiki Jiki. I could steal their Deathrite Shaman. There's not much going on, honestly. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm dealing 5 damage. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I have no words. Yep, this is bad. So they top it. They don't draw. Not even one. They can technically cast their Minx Gamboo. They're attacking first before casting Minx Gamboo. Okay.
Come on, Boo! We're off on another thrilling adventure. Go big, or actually go big, just go big. Magic? We have muscle.
I could get rid of the 4/4 and then kill the Minx, but... And then they block Orcish Bowmaster, Minx dies, but... We're in a really, really bad spot right now. I guess I can just hard cast it. Another Bomi. So he's Assimilation Aegis their Boo. They're just going to drop their Giganta. Bowmaster, Army, Thalia attack. Well, this sucks. really didn't want to do this, but... Because we just wasted an assimilation Aegis, right? Wow. That sucked.
Beware. This is a powerful. What? How did this happen?
So many lands. So many lands. My plan was to actually get, eat the Kikijiki with the assimilation Aegis. But I feel like if I did that, I would have died anyways. Okay, not bad. We got 2 landlords coming through. I need to double lock this. Yeah, I think I need to double block it. Stall as long as possible, somehow. I'm just not in a good spot until I can potentially get another Stoneforge Mystic, you know? Oh! How is this possible? Yeah, that Questing Druid top deck literally shifted the game. We were very close to winning. Very close to winning, but... Wait, they just left? Why would you leave? Why? The game's not even close to being done. Nobody's won yet. Okay. Okay, so we're bringing Lauren of the Third Path. They're playing Kikijiki. I'm not sure if they played Jarsoul. Let's bring some Pitting Needles for Ming's Gembu so we don't really have to worry about it. We can cut Dahlia. Yeah, I think maybe grabbing the Aegis was a mistake instead of the coat. If I just grabbed the coat instead of the Aegis there, we would have just won the game, right? It seems like coat is always the answer. Let's go down on Bowmaster. Okay. Going second with the swords is pretty good. We have all the white mana. So we'll grab another white mana here. So we don't get Blood Mooned. Man, it is really nice having Stoneforge Mystic in this format. So like, we just have always something to do. That was like something that was missing in Death and Taxes. So this is a Bowmaster turn. We'll grab a plane. Play the Mystic. This time around, I think I'm going to grab a Cryptic Coat. So they have a Bowmaster but decided not to use it. Very good for us. Like, really good for us, by the way. It looks like it's Swords to Plowshare plus activation of a Stoneforge Mystic then. Okay, they shock it in. I think they have a Bowmaster for sure. I think this turn is just going to be Swords on the Deathrise Shaman, and then activate our Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, they have a Bowmaster 100%. They're saving the Bowmaster for Thalia they saw last game.
Boo and I are ready to rumble! We will stomp out evil.
So we're gonna take the 4.
Evil never wins because it's too tiny.
Wow, it didn't attack. Surprise, surprise. Nice. So Minx Gambu dead again. Very nice. Play the Archon. This is why Swords is just so much better than Path to Exile. I was thinking about adding Path to Exile, but like it just didn't make sense giving them a card. Ooh, pick your poison. Okay. I see, I see. Ba-ba-bum. Is Jaganta gonna be your play here? It's not. You went for a fatal push. So one thing's for clear, they have a Bowmaster in their hand. That's for sure. Okay. I have a plan. So attack with these. They're gonna Bowmaster. And then potentially try to kill the Stoneforge Mystic. I'm actually gonna let them. No? Okay. Fine. I think they have a Bowmaster, but I'm not sure why they're not playing it. Currently really don't care about Giganta at the moment. Kill my Stoneforge Mystic, please! What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? My opponent's too smart. Yeah, I'm not using swords right now because currently I need to, you know, deal damage, not make opponent gain life, right? Okay, so a lot of people have been asking me to build Death and Taxes, and I can kind of understand because now we have a Stoneforge Mystic, so I decided to do a Death and Taxes video today. And this is where I ended up, and I gotta say, it's actually pretty sick. We're playing, there's some really cool stuff going on here. We have the Juggernaut Peddlers. I don't know if you realize this, but if you have a Juggernaut Peddler, you give opponent a Juggernaut, and then they play it, right? Juggernaut has to attack, which has 3 toughness, but because Giver of Runes can give protection from colorless, you can always kill the Juggernaut that opponent plays. So you take away a card, and then if they eventually play this, an overcosted 4 mana 5/3, then you can kill it easily by just using Giver Runes. So these are kind of a combos together. And because now we have Stoneforge Mystic and Orcish Bowmaster, and even Dahlia, right? Dahlia is a pretty easy target for the Bowmaster format to get rid of, right? Using the Bowmasters. But also these two having Enter the Battle effects triggers, Orcish Bowmasters and Stoneforge Mystic, which makes Extraction Specialist, which really didn't see any play before in Timeless, actually really, really good, right? Stoneforge Mystic is a priority target people kill when it comes down, because like you don't want them to cheat out equipments onto the battlefield. Once it dies, Extraction Specialist comes in, gets back Stoneforge Mystic. Although we haven't seen it from any of the games that we played, since we only played 2 copies of it, but that's the idea. And Cryptic Code, just insane. Just insane. The fact that the card can't be blocked, free 3 damage every single turn, and Assimilation Aegis just really just insane as well. Getting River Creature, plus being able to, for the rest of the game, that creature that you take away, right? Just imagine if you take away a Tarmogoyf and all of your cards now become Tarmogoyfs. Anointed Peacekeeper, just an insane card. Good against Necropotence, good against Yagamoth, good against Show and Tells. 4 copies Archon. This is actually the card that I prefer now instead of the Boromir, because opponent can go, if you have Boromir instead, they can go Veil of Summer and still be able to win the game. We're also playing a Sword of Fire and Ice. Not the usual card that you go for. I usually just like going to Cryptic Coat, but against Izzet decks, Sword of Fire and Ice could be pretty nice as well. And I was thinking about the Path to Exile versus Swords to Plowshare, but I just think giving them a card with the Path to Exile, even though you're an aggro deck, is just a bad idea. Yeah, it's just a bad idea. So I went with Swords. And lastly, I would probably talk about the sideboard here, but obviously you can't see the sideboard. The important cards are Containment Priest and Lavinia. Lavinia, always good against Omnitel. Containment Priest, just an insane card versus some of the decks, like Vampires that are trying to cheat out the Vein Ripper, or even just Reanimators, right? Maybe the Vampire decks are already playing Reanimate in their deck as well, so the Containment Priest is just gonna get a lot of value, honestly. Now with the Reanimate in the format as well, so yeah, that's honestly that's really all I can talk about, since you guys can't really see the sideboard. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I'm excited to try out more new things in this channel, so if you're into that, stick around, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.